Hello and good day, welcome to our YouTube channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be a fast, concise overview. Book of Ezekiel, chapter 28. Let's get started now. The Book of Ezekiel is a prophetic book in the Old Testament of the Bible, containing a series of messages and visions from God to the prophet Ezekiel. In chapter 28, the prophet receives a message specifically directed towards the king of Tyre, a powerful city-state in ancient Phoenicia, modern-day Lebanon. The chapter begins with a description of the king of Tyre's pride and arrogance, which has led him to believe that he is a god, rather than a mortal man. God speaks to Ezekiel, saying, "Son of man, say to the ruler of Tyre, this is what the sovereign Lord says. In the pride of your heart you say, I am a god, I sit on the throne of a god in the heart of the seas. But you are a mere mortal and not a god, though you think you are as wise as a god." Ezekiel 28 verse 2. God goes on to describe the king of Tyre's many achievements and blessings, including his great wealth, wisdom, and skill in trade. However, God also warns the king of Tyre that his pride and arrogance will lead to his downfall. God says, "Because you think you are wise as a god, I am going to bring foreigners against you, the most ruthless of nations. They will draw their swords against your beauty and wisdom and pierce your shining splendor." Ezekiel 28 verses 6 to 7. God's warning is fulfilled when the king of Tyre is defeated by the Babylonian Empire, led by King Nebuchadnezzar, in 573 BC. The city of Tyre is sacked, and the king is killed. So what can we learn from the story of the king of Tyre in Ezekiel 28? There are several lessons and applications that we can draw from this chapter. Pride comes before a fall. The king of Tyre's downfall was ultimately caused by his pride and arrogance. He believed that he was invincible, and that his great wealth and wisdom made him a god among men. However, God reminded him that he was just a mortal, and that his pride would lead to his downfall. This is a lesson that is still relevant today. If we allow pride to take over our lives, we are setting ourselves up for a fall. Our blessings can become our downfall. God reminds the king of Tyre that his many blessings, his wealth, wisdom, and skill in trade were given to him by God. However, the king of Tyre allowed these blessings to become a source of pride and arrogance, rather than a reason for gratitude and humility. We should remember that our blessings are gifts from God, and that we should use them to serve others, rather than to inflate our own egos. Our actions have consequences. God warned the king of Tyre that his pride and arrogance would lead to his downfall, and this warning was ultimately fulfilled when the Babylonians defeated his city and killed him. This is a reminder that our actions have consequences, both in this life and in the next. We should strive to live our lives with integrity and purpose, knowing that our choices will have lasting impact. True wisdom comes from God. The king of Tyre believed that he was wise, but he failed to recognize that his wisdom was a gift from God. True wisdom comes not from our own intelligence or education, but from our relationship with God. As we seek to grow in wisdom and understanding, we should turn to God for guidance and direction. In conclusion, the story of the king of Tyre in Ezekiel 28 provides us with important teachings and applications that are relevant to our lives today. We can learn from the king's mistakes and strive to avoid the pitfalls of pride and arrogance. We can also seek to use our blessings to serve others, and to live our lives with purpose and integrity. As we study the book of Ezekiel, we can gain insights into God's character and purposes, as well as into the nature of humanity and the challenges we face. Through the prophet Ezekiel, God speaks to us with clarity and conviction, reminding us of our need for repentance, obedience, and faithfulness. As we apply the lessons of Ezekiel 28 to our own lives, we can grow in wisdom and understanding, and deepen our relationship with God. May we always remember that true wisdom comes from God, and that our actions have consequences that extend beyond this life. Let us strive to live our lives with humility, gratitude, and purpose, and to honor God in all that we do. Thank you for visiting us today. Please share with us your favorite Bible chapter below in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video. Always take good care.